welcome back to our Tracked Mode by Lady Arcaders. How is everybody? We previously had an amazing run of Hyper Light Drift, which was madness, but we have another run coming up that you do not want to miss. But first, hey ladies, do you have a showcase you'd like to show off to the world? Submit your idea to Track Mode. You're welcome to submit any type of showcase as long as it's game related. Want to go fast? Want to show off your Animal Crossing town? Want to paint a mural? Or maybe you want to compose some music? Or bake a pie that's related to video games? Or you want to show us your game dev skills? Whatever it is, you're free to submit that. You should just visit ladyarcaders.com for more details. I'm personally so excited for this next run by yyna. It'll be a 20-minute run of Quake, and then yyna will show off 1.5 hours, so like 1.5 hours, of single segment runs to show off other cool stuff about the game. So without further ado, here's Quake Easy Run by yyna with myself on commentary. Take it away.
Hello, I'm yyna, and this is Quake. Boomer shooter game number 1, I guess. So, there we go, there it is. You're watching my PB run, but I'm not gonna just show it. I'm just gonna play. Better idea. So let's do a bit of a digression on what's gonna happen. So Quake is fairly old, as you can see above right to my cat, I guess. So at that time they had two ways of doing timing, which was RTN and single segment. And so for the beginning of this showcase, I'm going to show you the entire run and the entire thing and how it works and how it plays and the funny tech this game has. And then I'm going to try and finish a run in single segment, which means I can't die, I can't reload, I can't fail any trick, and that's pretty difficult. So without further ado, I need to restart my game, because, you know, it's all pretty and stuff. However, we're not here to play with VHS, are we? So there's a few lines of code in this game. Is it gonna pick it up again? There it is. There's a few lines of code in this game which are responsible for a lot, it turns out. And so I'm gonna be using 3 main tricks in this run regarding movement. So I'm just gonna quickly explain them to you. First of all, the regular walking speed is around 320 and 3.4. You can see the speed at the bottom of my screen, right above my health. I'm going to be using 3 techniques. First is zigzagging, which gives me a lot more speed, about 380. Useful in some places, especially stairs. Another technique is wall grinding, which allows me to go up to 464 speed, which is not very negligible. And the one that's most well-known or famous is B-hopping. For anyone that doesn't know, B-hopping is a bug with 4 lines of code, and you need to not press forward and press left when I move my mouse to the left and press right when I move my mouse to the right, and I will gradually gain speed. If you've ever seen this in other Souls games or Gold Souls games, it works exactly the same, and I will call them bunnies throughout this showcase. There's other tech, which is irrelevant at my skill level. Mainly power bunnies, which are complicated. Is that fine? So that's about it for the tech. I'm not sure if the timer has started, but if it has, that's fine. However, if you want to start it now, I'm going to start a countdown and do an RTA run of the game. Before I start, I just want to point out this game is split in 4 different episodes, 1 through 4, and you can do them in any order you want. so I'll go in order for this run. And when I start doing real attempts of single segment runs, I'll do it in my order, which is 3, 1, 2, 4. Because, you know. There it is. So, I guess I'm just going to do it in order, just so you can see all the fun stuff this game is about. And yeah, so if the timer hasn't started, timer starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. So this is easy run. And so I'm going instantly to episode 1 with E1M1. Doing some hops. Nothing too particular about this. My game froze. Except the dog. So you'll see a bunch of body blocking in this. Because it turns out, enemies like to ruin your run. Oops. So I'm gonna click on these 3 buttons and then do a jump here. That was not a lot of speed. I can do better than that. Ah. There it is. Can block these people. And that's the first level. First of many. Going into E1 and 2. We do some hops.
Insane how quickly you move in this game. It's honestly so impressive how you can follow the movement and the direction that you need to go.
Yeah, well, it's a B-hop game, so you know, it's why I play it. So there's the first skip in the run. Well, in this episode at least. I get rid of you. There it is. You're supposed to go click on this button here, and this bridge is gonna get up. However, we don't have time for bridges.
Who has time for bridges? Not us.
Nobody has time for bridges. So we're gonna skip and get that key. It'll be up. Go through here. Stand on the cube because that's important. You know, important stuff we gotta do, right?
For sure.
Yeah. Very important. It does not save any time at all. As all famous speedrunning tricks. Okay, so that was E1M2 if I'm correct. Now to E1M3 where we're going to see the first grenade jump ever. So grenade jumps are pretty simple. Shoot a rocket, pull your shotgun, shoot 4 times and it will explode. 2, 3, 4, boom. And so I'm going to get this key and jump back up here because that's the door. I need this key for this door. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now up. I'm going to do another one here. 3, 4. Almost. And that's grenade jumping.
Whoa.
So
bravo.
Thank you. So the shotgun is useful for timing. It doesn't do anything. That's pretty much it. And that's one of the few grenade jumps in this run. However, this game is known to have a rocket launcher. So, grenade.
I've heard of this rocket launcher. I can't speak. It's a struggle today. It's fine.
We all having struggle today. It's fine.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens to the best of us. Okay. Now we're in E1M4, and again, we don't have time for going underwater, right? Just get the key. How hard can it be?
No water, no bridges.
No bridge, exactly. We don't have time for those. And then we're going straight to the exit because we got the key early. Now we're at E1M5. We're gonna grab this young man and do some more rocket jumping. There's a Chamberlain here. We don't care about him. He's gonna do fine, I'm sure. And then double rocket jump. Oh, I missed. There it is. I only need 6 health to do this, but I'm gonna be safe. It's just so I don't die stupidly. Now, this is one of the very first skips that were found when the game came out. this key right there. You're supposed to go all the way around here and get this bridge again, another bridge, to get up, except we have a rocket launcher, so that makes it as one of the shortest maps with, I think record is 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh, it's so quick.
Yeah, but that's not the quickest map.
That's not the quickest?
No, there's an 8-second, there's a 7-second map in Easy Run, which was recently broken to 6.99 in Nightmare Run, which is another difficulty, but they use grunts to shoot, they use the enemies and they like shoot you and boost you even further to get more speed, and it took months to get this run, but that's completely out of my skill.
Oh my gosh, that's still madness to hear.
Yes, it's a pretty good run.
Gosh.
If you're interested in this sort of thing, you can check Quake Speedrunning Explained, I think. That's a YouTube channel that explains this run. So every episode you have a room, that is the first one, and a boss is going to come out of this, and there is two buttons here. Yeah, do kill me. There's two buttons, one here, and one to kill him. However, do I need to say we have a rocket launcher? So,
Oh,
now I have enough health to do a little boost here, and that's episode 1.
bravo! That was
It turns
awesome.
out episode 1 was the most worked on by the devs, so this is the only boss you'll see. Go blame John Romero. Now we are in episode 2, which comes third in my route, but that's optional. And E2M1 is the skip that was found in 1996 when the game came out. It was found a few days after when Speed Demos Archive came out. That was one of the first maps that was skipped, because it doesn't even need B-hop, but I'll do it with bunnies. You can just skip here. And there you go, that's the exit. Great.
That was barely a map!
That was great levels. However, that is pretty stressful, because if you do fall, you're screwed.
Oh no! Yeah, the way that you just flawlessly kind of thread the needle through the opening that's over the water.
Yeah.
That was the chef's kiss. That was beautiful.
I can quickly show my run that had an insane. It was an 8.7 E2M1, and I'm really proud of it. So there you go. You can have it.
Thank you.
It is.
Please give it to us.
And that's 8.7. There it is.
Oh my
8.7.
gosh!
Oh, I didn't save. Let's do it again. Because it turns out you don't even need to B-hop for this. You can just jump. You can just jump straight.
So rude.
Yeah, it's okay. You haven't seen anything. So E2M2 is where the fun begins. So I'm gonna get through a bunch of stuff. Get this guy stunned, because we hate augurs. They're annoying. First quad damage, and kill this fiend. Kill this augur. Get the key that was just behind there. I hit the balcony. It's fine.
Now I have a question for you.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing Quake?
Several years now.
Yeah. What got
several
you into
years. Several years with a few breaks, but you know, I'm a movement player.
it? Yeah, see, there you go.
So that was E2M2. Yeah, it was. It's just a bunch of BLPing, getting that quad image, really hating on that fiend that really likes, if you jump early, he'll try to jump too, and it makes you fall, and you lose 30 seconds. Great.
30?
Yeah. You have to walk all the way.
Oh no!
Bit of armor here, and now I'm going to do the first grenade jump, which is a bit difficult. 2, 3, 4. Perfect, beautiful. Now I'm going to kill this knight, which opened this door. Kill this ogre, because he knows me. and I'm done. It turns out that knight I just killed really likes to avoid your grenades. I wonder why. You know?
Yeah,
Because
right? Yeah.
Right? I'm in a run. I could, he could be a bit cooperative, but no, it doesn't. Now we're in E2 M4. This is quite the map. Because we're gonna do some enemy manipulation later on, which is always fun. Stun this ogre, we don't care about him, and rocket launcher. Oh, I need to get this. Much better. Now more rocket jumping. On the way, I missed. I'm gonna do a strafe here to get this key. Oh, the fiend! It's fine. It's fine. It's all good.
It's fine. Everything's fine.
Everything's
Don't worry
fine.
about it.
Now, the enemy manipulation. So I'm gonna explain real quick. This is the Chamberlain. Oh my god. I beg you.
You can do it.
There it is.
Third time's a charm.
There's the Chamberlain.
see?
And if you get close to him, he'll start, like, try and punch you. But he's an idiot.
He's pretty.
He's an idiot, so I need to hit this thing back then with a nail and rush to the exit, because this guy does a lot of damage, it turns out, and I don't have that many health. And so I rocket jump on the door, click on the 3 buttons, and I'm out. Goodbye. Thank you, Chamberlain. Thank you for participating in my speedrun and ruining all of them, but that's fine.
What a jerk.
He's a jerk. So E2 and 5. Yeah. Another one of these maze-like levels. I'm gonna skip this ogre, get this armor, get some health. Now I'm full health. Red armor. Go. Oh god. But up there. Now I'm gonna do one of the biggest skips in the run. Kill this guy because I don't like him. So it turns out in regular gameplay you're supposed to go down this long elevator and it leads you down in the mud.
Ew.
And we don't have time for elevators either. It turns out there's a little ledge here and you can take damage and you're stronger than an elevator. So you just skip that elevator entirely. Oh, I missed. There it is. You're stuck in this little ledge, weird ledge. And now you can get out.
Oh my gosh.
So you need to trigger this elevator because there's, I think, a door around there where I need it to be open. Because I could just go there directly. However, there's a door. And that door is triggered by hitting that one button I hit in the elevator shaft. So, let's not do that. Let's not get in the elevator. But I just need to open the door anyway.
Stronger than one.
You are stronger than everything.
No bounds.
No bounds. The only thing that is stronger than you is the outside world. It turns out this game is really well made in terms of collisions, and it's really, really difficult to get out of bounds. There's no out of bounds glitch in this run, and in any level, in fact. There's one out of bounds glitch in a custom level that saves time, and that's about it. Being out of bounds is terrifying. Now my favorite level, because it is it's an auto-scroller. However, so this fiend is gonna die, and this is gonna start like lowering down slowly. However, I'm gonna need health. I would like it if you did not kill me. Okay.
You're just jumping around.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Yeah.
My friend. There's a long auto-scroller section where enemies spawn. However, that trigger is well placed. Shit, it's fine. So you're supposed to go all the way here. However, we go directly to the end because we don't have time for that. And so if you stand here, you do not trigger the elevator. The trigger. You do not trigger the trigger. That spawns the enemies. Again, blame John Romero. Now there's going to be the Vor. the most terrifying monster in this game. And there's a rune in this, however we don't have time to wait for it to come down. So I'm just gonna...
You just popped in and out of there.
Which is why I left that Mega Health back. Mega Health back gives you 100 health. However, in addition, if you already have 100 health, it's gonna overflow to a maximum of 250. Which means you could have a lot of health. And so I didn't grab that health because I would grab some of the other bits of health packs that do not make you overflow, and then keep the one that overflows for later, so I can have the maximum amount of health to do a lot of rocket jumps and get that rune early. You need the rune to complete this thing, thankfully. So, there you go. Now, episode 3. My favorite. I hope the irony went through. I hate this episode for multiple reasons, and you'll see why. I shot there to trigger the grunt down there so he can potentially give me a boost. I'm gonna kill you too, just so I can showcase this. You're supposed to go around here on the normal route, however, name one level where we have the route be the intended route. None. So, I'm gonna walk right against this wall, jump here, jump again on this slope, which is gonna give me more height, and land here, which is a fairly difficult jump for beginners, however, I have practiced it enough to do it enough times in a row and fast enough. My wall grinder didn't work. It's pretty.
You make it look so easy.
It's actually pretty hard. It turns out. Get this key. Get over here. Open this door, which needs the key. Now do some. Kill the enforcer. Kill the grunts because they are annoying. Do some wall grinding here, and now at the end of the level. This is the first episode I do, and you'll see why. Here comes the 2 worst levels, IMO, because I don't do all the hard strats, but in the strats I do, these 2 levels are awful. So, a bit of explanation before I do this trick. I can probably do some command stuff. Is it 111? Yes! Okay, you can now see triggers. It just says trigger upside down, but it's fine. This trigger opens all the doors with zombies in them, and as you can see, there's a key over here, and if I click on this trigger, it comes down. However, unfortunately, you can skip that trigger. There it is. It's a fairly difficult trick, because it's a little bit precise, but once you get it, you can skip a good 3/4 of the level. There you go. Now,
that's incredible.
Here comes my favorite part about speedrunning. RNG. Yay! Can I get some yippies in chat? RNG. So this is the beginning. So this fiend tends to be annoying and block you into the corner where the button is. So you need to open that door. There's a door here and a button down there. However, oh god. Oh, I did. Okay. My brain farted. It's fine. And so yeah, that first fiend is annoying, but that's not all, because that's just E3M2. Introducing E3M3. First of all, grenade jump to here, which is later on in the level. Now I'm gonna telefrag this ogre. He's dead. Conveniently placed. Thank you for the AI navigation. And now my favorite level, or well, part of this level. I have to be lucky, so this guy is in front of the button. I love you. Oh yes, great. You're all in my way. So you need them to not be in your way. And just kind of pray. I was pretty lucky on that. Get some armor, and I'm out. It turns out, you'll see when I do single attempts, it's pretty rare that they're not in the way, in the stairs, trying to kill you. And, you know, we don't have time to kill them. That wastes a lot of time, especially that I only have a shotgun and I think a grenade launcher. But I don't want to die either. I don't have any armor. So it's shotgun only, facing 2 ogres and a knight, and potentially a fiend if that guy gets in the way. It's great. It's great. Fun RNG stuff. E through M4 is when things start to get a little tamer. I'm gonna kill this ogre. Kill this ogre. If I don't miss a grenade. Kill this ghost or squad, I think that's what I called. This ogre here. There's a ton of health. Rocket launcher. I'm supposed to do a rocket jump here again. However, I don't have the health. Let's not die stupidly. Get here, do another rocket jump from here to here. So that's a lot of skips. Many of the rocket jumps are skips. Now get here. Shambler spawns in. We don't care about him. And straight to the exit.
Now,
that
seems
was.
like there's like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
There's, I think, 2 or 3 skips in that level. It happens. Level design happens. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, it's really impressive because it seems like there's a lot of math that goes into this too, like keeping track of your health for the rocket jumps that take away some of your health.
Yeah.
So having to make sure that you have the amount of like health packs.
Figuring it out is the bunch of math, but once you're used to it, you need to get that health back and that health back here and there. So in the end, you just gotta improvise sometimes, because if you fail a rocket jump, gotta do it again or reset.
Yeah, that's.
Because in single segment, I can't just quick save and quick load like I'm doing right now. So, yay, reset the run. Here's E3 and 5, which is the tunnel level, and there's a big skip in that one as well. So I'm gonna get this armor, get this health, go around these 2 fiends. Maybe I'm lucky? Nope. So, it turns out, this is where so there's 3 pipes in the beginning. I'm gonna pause because they're gonna bully me. Actually, no, I can probably have fun with them while I talk. There's 3 pipes at the beginning of the level, and 2 of them are blocked off. I need to, usual routing stuff. You need to go to one pipe, unlock the second one, go to the second one, unlock the third one, go to the third one. This is the exit of the second one, and it turns out the trigger for opening the third tube is right there. So we have a rocket jump, and there it is, I triggered it.
Oh my gosh.
So that skipped about a third of the level to push that little button, rocket jump. And now I'm gonna go back to the very beginning of the map. I'm gonna show you the 3 pipes. Oh, hello! Greetings. This is the pipe I went to. This is the second pipe that is originally locked. And now it's unlocked. And this is the third pipe, which is directly the exit. The nth skip. Many skips. And then there is E3M6, which is the last map of this episode. Get this key, do some bunnies. Some fun beyond. Yeah, just some fun bunnies. Let's not let this fiend bother us. And now there's, I think, 2 Vors. I'm gonna be quick because Vors throw these little purple bullets you see trying to kill the camera on the top of your screen. Yeah, because it turns out if when you end the level there's a camera, but it still considers you, well, the camera as the player, so it tries to kill the camera, which is pretty funny, you could argue. So these things do a whole lot of damage, and it turns out at that point you only have 100 health points and no armor. So don't get hit, and get to the exit as quick as possible. It's not too bad. So that was episode 3. Oh god, the triggers. Get away, okay. And now episode 4, which is my favorite, and it's the one I do last because I destroy this episode. E4M1 starts pretty cool. I only have a shotgun, and I'm gonna do a barrel jump. Ooh, went too far. Bit too far. There it is. Get this button. That's gonna open the floodgates, which is this door right there. Press this button, which is gonna open this, and then cruise to the exit.
You flew through the sky with that jump.
Oh, you haven't seen anything. there's
gosh.
gonna be a quad damage grenade boosts later on.
I'm so excited.
That gives you around 4 times your walking speed.
Oh my god! How do you even process what is happening?
Oh, you don't. No, you do. Episode 4 is filled with mega health everywhere, so health should be too much of a concern. So I'm gonna down here. There's a Chambler. Boost me. Yes. Thank you, friend. So that attack from the Chambler gives you a lot of speed. I'm gonna get here, get this quad damage. Goodbye, Ogre. Get this key. And now let's have a fair conversation about my limitations and how bad I am as a player. It turns out you can finish this level in like 20 seconds less, because there's a skip that is absurdly hard, which makes it so most, if not all, top runners start with episode 4. Which is that if you're in this room, if you have the key, you can just proceed. However, you can, as soon as you teleport, strafe right and land here, and then do a perfect circle strafe, jump from here, land up there without the key, and get in the door, which avoids you getting the key and doing that whole detour I did.
Oh my gosh.
This trick I can hit about once every 500 attempts. So no, let's not go for it. I will pass.
You're like, I'd rather not.
I'd rather not. We'll deal with it another day, correct? Here's E4M3, which is one of my favorite levels. It starts with my favorite jump, which looks pretty cool. It's a big strafe.
You make everything look so smooth.
That's just the magic of Quake, isn't it? And then we get the grenade launcher, and there starts the fun stuff. Boost here. Oh no! Old friend came to block me. Okay. So now I have a lot of speed, and if I'm good enough, which sometimes it happens, I can skip directly to here. If that doesn't work, I can just do this jump on this side. If I manage to get it in single segment, you will see I will be very visibly excited. Quad damage here, kill this ghost because he's gonna annoy us later. And now, time for the thing I teased. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ah, I missed! 1, 2, 3, 4. I missed again.
I believe in you.
3, 4. Come on! 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, the door!
Oh!
1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't press jump.
You can do it, you can do it!
Almost. There it is.
Let's go!
I did it. So
Oh
that's
my
that's
gosh,
a that's a quad grenade boost. It
madness.
saves. That's the biggest movement-related time save in the whole game. It saves about 5 seconds compared to just getting your hops and your bunnies there without a grenade. However, these doors can be annoying, and more often than not, they are. So there you go.
How long did it take you to learn that grenade jump?
A while. Because controlling it is pretty hard. It turns out the more, if you have pretty high speeds, sometimes you can just not strafe at all. Which is what happens with that barrel jump at the beginning of E4. It just does that. Now E4 and... I forgot. It's E4. Little grenade jump here. Oh, I didn't count. Oh, I didn't place my grenade right. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
little skip. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get in this. That's a secret, however. Chambler! No! Friend, thank you. Thank you, friend. We love Chambler.
He really wanted a hug.
He really wanted a hug. So, that last photo I took was a secret. You can see secret 1 out of 5. It's faster, so why not take it? Here comes my favorite batch of levels. Start off with a grenade boost into here. That ring gives me invisibility, and now this jump. it is. You're supposed to get a key here that lowers down this bridge. But again, bridges. Oh.
This is a bridgeless run.
This is a bridgeless run. We don't do bridges around here. We hate bridges. And any type, wooden, metal, any type, just all of them.
Yeah, anti-bridge.
Anti-bridge. Instantly, this is E4 M6. Yeah, please. I'm proud of myself. I remembered. Instantly, there's quad damage and mega health. And so we're gonna do another grenade jump. This time out of the water. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whee! Get this grenade launcher. And now, for the final, most fun level, introducing E4 M7, which has a deadly cocktail of power-ups, which lead to a bunch of fun stuff. So, first of all, this button here, get this one, get the armor, and now let's get some speed. Oh, please. There it is. I'm gonna do some rocket jumps. Jump here, and now here comes the fun bit. This is invincibility. This is quad damage. Let me shoot through these 2 doors. And now have fun. So, you're supposed to completely die when you do a rocket jump with quad damage on. However, I'm invincible, so you might as well do it. Might save a tiny bit of time. Just enough, a few seconds maybe. Far more than that. So now, a boss with unfortunate name has come up, and we don't talk about its name. It's forbidden. Look it up. You look it up, you'll understand. It's written on my screen. You'll get it. This split is called Fish on my splits. And so this boss is really anticlimactic because it teaches you about telefragging. However, it's the easiest thing I've ever done. In easy run, at least. You need to get up there. See this ball? When I teleport, it puts me through that ball. And so you can't kill this thing until... Wait for it. Time.
What?
And that kills it. And that's the end. You've killed boss with unfortunate name. And that's the end of Quake. It's very anticlimactic, I know. First time I played this game, I was like, how do I beat this boss? I've tried to shoot at him with all of my bullets. And nothing happened. And then I realized, oh, this ball wasn't there for nothing.
Wow,
so there
that
you
was
go.
Incredible.
Alright, so that's on a tier run. I don't know how long it's been. Let's see.
Let me see. I'm pinging. I'm like, hello?
35, okay.
35.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so now let's carry on with the plans. I'm gonna open up LiveSplit, our old friend, because now it's time for IGT. It turns out this game is timed a bit weirdly. So all of the that one map you've seen with the 4 portals leading to the 4 different episodes, that isn't counted towards IGT. And between the levels, that little intermission screen that is also not counted into IGT, which makes things a lot easier compared to RTA, but it's a lot harder, obviously, because you can't die and you can't do all the fun stuff. Well, you can, but be aware, your run might end at the end. So let me pull up my favorite layout. Whee! IGT's below me. Okay. I did my joke. I'm proud. Okay. So what you see is on my webcam, well, where my cat is, the big time is the AGT, the smaller time is the segment timer, and there's the real-time counter, just so you can see how long I've been into this mess. So real-time counts everything, and AGT only counts the actual levels and the ending. You can't see the splits, but I can, so I will be able to update you on the deltas. That's about it, I think. Was that all I need to say? I think so.
I think so.
So, if I make it... So, the friendly reminder, the order is very simple. Episode 3, Episode 1, Episode 2, Episode 4. Because Episode 3 is a RNG hell. And I just don't like it. So, I just get it out of the way. It turns out, for anyone that likes statistics, I did some math. And some probabilities, yeah. And it turns out episode 3 and episode 1 are the worst pass rates, and episode 4 I have like a 45% pass rate because the ending is so fun. It's a free episode, basically. Well, with my strats. It turned out it's the hardest episode when you do top runs. We don't talk about that. So, yeah. I think that's about it. So we can start. Speedrunners doing math. Yes. And a crazy thing. I thought you're supposed to go fast, not do math. So there it is. My timer is on. So you can even see the level I'm on. So yeah, as soon as I die, I have to reset the run, and that's what we're going to do for an hour and a half. Have fun. We're going to see all of the fun RNG stuff that happened because we love to see it. Okay, that doesn't start well. This is not fine. It's okay.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Everything's okay. Everything's okay. Nobody panic. There we go.
We've made it. We've made it out. So yeah, I start with episode 3 because I had a choice. Oh my god, this is already +7. Okay. We're fine. I had a choice between episode 3 and episode 1. They were about equal. I think it was 15% and 14%. However, in episode 1 there is literally no luck involved. Well, there is a level that involves luck, but I don't do that strat. So I might as well do it second. Just get the RNG stuff out of the way first, and deal with everything else after. Oh hey, that worked! I skipped it.
Nicely done.
I skipped it. Oh, there it is. That's what I told you by this fiend. So that's +3, just this fiend being here. And there's nothing I can do about it. However...
How close these times are. Like, the littlest thing can really just mess up your run, and that's madness to me with how fast this run already is.
Oh! I missed the telefrag. Okay. Get out of the... Please. Please! Just don't...
Excuse us, pardon us, coming through.
This is not a checkpoint. Go... Keep going. Oh, okay, not too bad. No, there it is. Can I go through? I am absolutely dead. Yup. 1 HP. There it is. It's over.
Oh no!
So that's what I told you by they get in your way. They will find any little thing, any occasion to get in your way. So that's why I do episode 3 first, because I'm just mostly gonna die in this episode, really. I can pretty much guarantee that half of this hour and a half we're about to go through, it's just going to be episode 3. So, I have a strong feeling it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
So I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What got you into Quake in the first place, and what made you want to start running it?
I missed a trigger, so reset. That's a great question. I started like 4 years ago or something like that, in 2020. And the only vivid memory of me playing Quake in 2020 is that I was about to start a run, and I had a wooden chair back then. And I was starting with episode 4. I was in that little hub area where the timer doesn't count and stuff. I was about to enter the portal, and I hear a solid... And it turns out one of my chair, my poor wooden chair, just broke in half.
Oh no!
That's all I remember. But I play this game on Steam because it's on Steam. You can pay for it, and it's a good remaster. There's been a remaster, I think, a year ago. It's pretty good. So go play that instead of playing my version, which is unintuitive and bad. It's not bad. It's just old. But I played this game casually. I was like, this might be fun, because I knew that all the beat-up stuff. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on the teleporter. I'm gonna cry and sob. So, yeah. I played it and was like, this would be a fun speed game. And I looked it up. And I launched it. It was an accident.
It was an accident. Just woke up one day and you're like, I speedrun Quake? Huh?
Huh? What just happened? So I learned all this stuff, and then I went to another game, which is unrelated but called Subliminal. Go play it, it's fun. And I got the world record on that at some point.
Oh, wow.
It was pretty cool. And then I gave up on that game, and recently, a few months ago, I was looking through, well, around the time I was playing 2, which is my other funny game. You should check it out. I came across my old install of Quake. I was like, holy shit, this is fun. And so I played Quake again. And since I remembered all the strats and then I even learned new ones, I told to myself, okay, this is the moment you learn Quake for real. And so I did. And that's the story.
That's amazing. Well, good story. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, thank you.
10 out of 10. No, that's incredible.
I should make a Pixar movie out of that.
Right, yeah. Pixar specifically.
I don't know.
Little animated yyna, that'd be so cute.
They should make a insert non-specific animation company movie out of that. Is that better?
Yeah,
does that make you happy?
It does. No, Pixar made me happy because I thought that the style animation would be really funny, and then I imagined just a 3D model of you sitting in a chair and it breaking, that being the climax of the movie.
Climax speedrunning experience, you know? Yeah. It's not about getting PBs, it's when your chair breaks.
Right. There is a convention up by me called the Midwest Gaming Classic, and every year they have a room that you specifically go into and play Quake. It's a whole Quake room. So I've watched a bit from from going to that convention for like 10 years now, and one of my partners was once semi-professional in Quake.
Ooh.
So it was, yeah, so it's like, when I told her, like, hey, guess what I'm commentating for? She was like, are you kidding me? That's amazing. Like, she thought it was so cool. But I also know nothing about the game. It's why I was so excited when I saw that you were playing. I was like, I would like to sit on a couch and hang out and talk about that and see what's happening, because my jaw has been on the floor this entire time of, wow, every time I think this can't get better, it gets better and better and better.
I mean, yeah, this game is, I guess, maybe you probably saw the deathmatch aspect of Quake. I'm
trying to think. That's what the competitive, right? Where everyone's in a big arena and yeah.
Yeah, this is just a single player. I think this is the only game to have a single play. No, Quake 2 has a single player campaign. I'm silly. Quake 2 is in a completely different breed, but Quake 3 is closer to Quake 1. Quake 2 doesn't have any B-hop movement. It's really different.
Oh, weird. Does that make it just like generally slower then, or is there a different tactic
well, I didn't
to run Quake?
Quake 2, I've played it casually once, I think, and I didn't even finish it, I don't think. So I couldn't be able to tell you, but I think it's generally slower.
Gotcha. It just didn't grab your heart like this one did.
Yeah, and I played Quake 3 at some point, because there's a deathmatch single-player campaign, kind of, with bots. However, it's a bit different. It's not just like, look at the monsters, they'll kill you. It's just a bunch of arenas. Look, I told you I'd do better when I'm distracted, because now
I did see that. I'm gonna ask you all the questions.
Because now I'm in E3 and 5, and I've done the trick.
See, I was watching. I was just like, I'm gonna say nothing. I'm gonna say absolutely nothing. I was cheering for you though, and inside I was like, yes, she got it. It's great.
We might even get a surprise goal at some point. I don't know. Maybe. These happen.
That would be amazing.
If I get to episode 2, I will go for 8 seconds E2 and 1, because that's not on my full game splits. That's on my the goal is on my individual episode splits. So I want to go for it. Okay, and
So-
don't get in my way. Go away.
How rude.
Okay. +7 out of E3. You know what? I'll take it. Now
Let's go.
it's E1 time. We're out of E3.
Yay!
This is hype. I mean, I'm gonna rip the run instantly. Look, watch.
No. Don't say that. Don't say that. Oh gosh.
No, it's reverse jinxing. Have you heard of
Everyone,
that?
knock on wood, please.
It's reverse jinxing. Have you heard of that?
Oh gosh.
I missed the butt. Oh, okay.
But was like, nah.
Nah.
Eh.
My triggers don't work today. That was a disaster. That was +4. Whatever. Whatever. It happens to the best of us, right?
So how much of this game is just pure muscle memory for you now?
All of it.
All of it? Yeah, you're just like, I could do this in my sleep. Yeah, I dream of Quake. It's fun.
Last night I had a dream, and it was just me getting a pig noise. That's not true.
You just wake up at your desk, you're like, what happened?
What happened?
I'm live? What?
12:26? Excuse me. That's -3 minutes. It happens. It doesn't. We all randomly start falling asleep and get a PB in our sleep?
Yeah, that's definitely how I started speedrunning. I fell asleep in my bed, I woke up, and suddenly I am playing Hamtaro Him Heartbreak, and I'm like, I am a speedrunner now?
This is a thing? What?
This is a thing, yeah.
How? How could this happen to me?
So is Quake the first game you've ever speedran, or is
Oh no,
this,
absolutely
like...
not. I've been speedrunning for like 9 years, something like that.
Oh, gosh.
Do you want the whole story?
Yeah, why not?
Let me get.
Absolutely.
I'm not died to this fiend. Many years ago, I had a time where I was not conscious. I don't know. Child.
Comfortable?
No, just child.
Oh, just yeah,
I was just a child.
not self-aware.
Self-aware. There you go. I run Mega Man 2, which is a good game. Does that make it? Oh my god, I got scared. I thought like that doesn't make it.
That was beautiful.
It does.
That was beautiful.
It does. So I played Mega Man 2 and I was really bad at it because what can you expect from like a 13-year-old, right? But it was fun. That's what got me into speedrunning. Then I run other games on and off for a long time. What did I run? My past is a bit of a black hole.
Oh, that's okay.
In my brain.
Relatable.
I just full gore. Like my mind was born in 2018. That's about it.
Right, you're just like, I mean,
I just full
you
gore
have
and
clips of stuff, and you're like, I have screenshots, but I don't know what any of these mean.
yeah, that's about it. That's about how I feel. I just don't know what I was doing. Well, I'm sure I did. I'm sure I used to know, but that ogre blocked me. Sneaky.
Is there a game that you would go speedrun and you gave up on it? You're like, you know what, whether it was like not as fun or it was too difficult, like...
A few.
Yeah.
At some point in 2020, I run WarioWare Mega Micro Games, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
But it's pretty much a constant auto-scroller. You can't get much faster. So it was just the pleasure of playing the game, because it's one of my child games. Also, we are in E2. This is... what? Did I just gold?
Did you gold?
Wait, this is bad. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Everything's fine. Nothing happened. Everything's okay.
Everything's okay.
Nobody panic.
We didn't fall. I can't aim. But yeah, there's a bunch of games I gave up on. At some point earlier this year, I tried getting back into Mega Man speedrunning with Mega Man 1. What a mistake.
Oh no.
I destroy Mega Man 1, however, it's pretty frustrating at times. But I'm still a big fan of Mega Man 1. And you know, Mega Man 1 to 6 are my breed. I love it. I love all of it.
I love Mega Man games. I'm just very, very bad at them.
That's fair. Everyone said it's hard, and I'm like, well, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I just have fun.
He's just like, I guess.
Yeah, maybe.
I'm just naturally good.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, I guess I played it when I was really young, so...
Oh, the truth of the muscle memory is still
Yeah.
kind of there.
Okay. 2, 3, 4. Yes, thank you.
Oh, so nice.
Get out! Walk, okay. What are you doing here? Okay, it's fine, it's
Please
fine.
move.
It's fine, it's fine. There's a world in which I finish a run, even if it's not PB. Which will be funny because this is like my second run, something like that.
Is your second run?
Yeah. Well, of the showcase, right? My second
Oh, right.
segment run.
My mind went to. This is the second time I've ever ran Quake, and I was like, that can't
What the
be
fuck?
right.
Excuse me. Can
I
you
was like, I feel like that's not.
can you explain?
correct. Yeah. Yuna's just superhuman.
Oh, that's one of the jumps I like. That's the third time I've ever gotten ever. Okay, please, Chamberlain. This is high importance. Thank you. You're beautiful.
Thank you, friend.
Thank
Excuse us.
you, friend. Oh, that's gold.
Yeah,
By
nice.
0.7.
Gold hype.
Gold hype. That's gold by points. My gold was 49.7, and that's 49.0.
Ooh.
This split is called Go Right, Idiot. I'll let you figure it out. There's 3 custom splits. All of them are just called like the map name. Let me get this rocket jump first. Let me focus for this rocket jump. Nope. You need to press the key to rocket jump. Fun fact.
You have to play the game.
Yeah.
Madness.
Yes. Okay.
Stronger than the elevator. Stronger. Yes.
Turns out you can die pretty easily in there.
Oh no.
You can die from an elevator, I guess. That's unfortunate. Yeah, there's 3 custom split names. Is that gold by 2 seconds? Huh?
Look at you go.
Huh? Okay. Sure, I guess. Yeah.
Look at you say, that'd be pretty cool if I got gold. I don't know if I'm gonna get it. Here you are with 3 later.
That's not true. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I missed. It's fine, it's fine. It's the one place where I can miss.
It's part of the plan.
It's
All
all
part of the
calculated.
plan.
So yeah, I was saying,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
there's 3 custom splits I got. Custom split names. Where is he? Where's the fiend? Oh, it's up there. Uh-oh. Sneaky. There's one for the last level. Normally it's called End. I called it Fish because I think it's funny. There's that one level where I said that it's called Go Right, Idiot. And there's the one RNG level in episode 3. The one that I hate. And I called it the goddamn There you go. Because I hate it. If you've ever seen that meme. I can leave this platform when this mouth is fully displayed. There it is.
So this is one of those auto-scroller moments where you're like, and we wait.
Yeah, so I get some health while it goes down. Okay. explode. Do some rocket jumping. Get in. Get in. Oh, that was almost gold, but it was plus 0.2. Okay. We are in E4. This is massive news for fans of any sort.
I'm a fan of yyna.
This is hype.
Yeah, it's ultimate hype. Flawless!
No, it was not flawless at all. I almost fell.
What do you mean? Almost!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, almost. It's fine. Everything's fine. It was
Almost
all
as almost. It was all calculated. It's fine. It's fine. I have plus 6. Wait, this could be PB actually. This could be PB pace because my E4 is like plus 15. And I'm only plus 10.
I'm gonna keep distracting you then.
Yes, yes, please do.
Have you ever done 100% completion in the game? Like how there's all the secrets?
And the monsters. Yeah, I did a
yeah.
few years ago. Boost me! Ah, pain. Agony. Suffering. Yeah, I did a few years ago, I think. What? Bruh.
Betrayal.
Bruh. I fell. I've fallen. Yeah, I did. A while back. However, does it make it so I remember most of the levels? No, not at all. I just know my route. That's about it.
Right. I feel like once you start speed running a game, it's a little difficult to go back to playing it normally.
Yeah.
Because you're just like, but why do this when can go fast?
Right. I mean, hey, that wasn't too bad. I fell, and that's only plus 1 compared to my PB. Okay, so for reference, next level is the one with the quad boosts, whatever, and the doors. I did not get this in my run. That's one of the biggest time losses in the run.
I have faith in you.
Good. First, good beginning. Good beginning.
Okay. Okay.
Finn, please, don't be here, don't be here, just be away, go away, please, go away, go away. Oh! Okay. No! Okay.
No! So close.
It's fine.
Everything's okay.
It's okay. You know, a run finished is a run. I will take a finish run. I will be happy with that. 1, 2,
and honestly,
3,
this would be great.
4. Oh! I did it!
The victory!
Okay, that was still plus 2 compared to my gold. But that was minus 4 compared to my PB.
That's awesome. You're doing great. You're doing great.
Just one more stressful thing is here.
I feel like both of us are just sitting here tense, like holding our breath.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Push me, Chambler. Yes. Good. Good boy.
Very nice.
Good boy. Good boy. That was minus 4 info. My best on this is 26.4. That was 27.1. My PB is 34.9. I am currently minus 6 from PB.
Ooh. So you're doing fantastic.
Now don't fall in the lava here, and it should be fine.
This is the ultimate game of don't go in the lava. Did you ever play that as a kid?
Oh, the floor is lava?
Yeah, the floor is lava.
We used to play that, but instead of making lava, we'd make it like something stupid.
Like what?
I don't know. I don't have any examples. That isn't
Jello.
That isn't stream friendly.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
There you go.
I used to play it on playgrounds. So we would have the giant structures and all be super dramatic and just fall backwards in the wood chips.
Oh! Fuck! Okay.
No!
1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I can save this. No, I think it's over. Yep.
Oh, no.
Goodbye. Goodbye, sweet baby. Sweet run. Yes, I do want to update my best times. How could I mess that up? It's free. It's fine. That was a pretty good run.
So why did you have to restart the run? Because you were still alive.
I need to get that rocket up there and land in the portal. However, that is quad damage, so it's a quad damage rocket boost. So if I can even try to do one more, I would have just died on the spot.
Oh no! That's so tragic!
Welcome to single segment, everyone.
Oh my goodness.
I've had one run die like that. In episode 4, I think. But hey, you know, 2 goals.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you did fantastic.
And now I'm more confident.
Now, for those who don't, or who may be new to speedrunning or don't really know what speedrunning is, what is the definition of a single segment run? Like, what does that mean?
Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what he means. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Souls games and everything in the biological tree of Souls games, so Gold Source and this funny game, and Doom, I think, as well, have a replay recording system called the demo system. That might have been gold. No, absolutely not. Okay. Called the demo system, which if anyone has ever played Trackmania, it's about the same thing. It stores your inputs. That's like a very gross way to put it, but that's basically what it does. It stores your inputs, so instead of sharing a video, you share a demo file, which is, you know, you can use the game to replay. So that's a replay system, which is called the demo replay system. And in games that are made with Gold Source and higher, so Source 1 and 2, there's mods that you can use to quick save and quick load, and the demos, many different demos that would come up from, you know, saving and reloading, because, you know, if you reload a previous save, it would record a different demo. So that would make multiple segments. However, in Quake, this game came out in 1996, and that technology wasn't really a thing. This came out on DOS originally. So you couldn't just like stitch together 2 demos. That wasn't really a thing. So they made a thing called, they called it single segment. And I do not die, and I do not reload, which makes 1 demo file. And that's why it's called. That's why it's called single segment. However, we've evolved, and so games like Portal, which I run. Oh, I didn't trigger it. Which I used to run. Has multiple maps, and they do a big load, and so that makes it so if you play the full game, it has to be multiple demos. So people made stuff to stitch the demos together, and so now in games like Portal, there's no such thing as a single segment and RTA distinction. However, Quake does not make a new file when you switch level. Because that's just how it works, I guess. So, nope. And so, it makes 1 file when you play the game entirely, and that's why it's called single segment. And RTA is much less played, however, it's more adapted to recent questions in speedrunning, like the pauses, etc. There's no pauses in RTA. You just start the timer when you press new game, and you end the timer when you telefrag a boss with unfortunate name, and that's about it. However, single segment is so much more. It makes it harder because you have to not die, and you have to do everything on the spot and be good. But I can just go leave 5 minutes and get a drink right now. So it's pretty useful. But there have been a few discoveries lately. Well, I think it's been a few years now. You know that intermission screen?
Yeah.
It turns out that if you start shooting nails right before you hit the end trigger, you can keep shooting nails through the camera. And so it turns out that for an easy run, there's no use for this because you don't need to kill all monsters. But for Nightmare 100%, which is the hardest difficulty and all enemies killed, all secrets, it turns out you can leave some monsters, like not kill them, go to the end, start shooting nails, and kill them while in the intermission screen.
Oh!
And even worse than that, because that sounds funny and all. You can do this. There's 4 different intermission screens for each level, so you have, provided the run is already pretty hard itself, you have a 75% chance that the run just doesn't work. Because you have to get the right intermission screen, so they're all equally likely to come up.
Oh gosh, that RNG would be insane, especially on the hardest difficulty in the game.
Yeah. Obviously that's not used for marathon runs, so what I call marathon runs is either episode runs, so they're labeled E1, E2, E3, and an E4 on SDA, or ID1, which is what I'm doing right now, which is the entire game. Those are not used when people do Nightmare 100%. Because there's multiple levels where you can do this, so let's do like 0.25 to the power 5 and you get a ridiculously small number. It's not likely. So god damn it, this trigger is giving me trouble. But the RNG needed for marathon runs and this kind of trick is horrifying. So it's only used for individual runs, which is arguably one of the more done stuff. It turns out marathon runs are not as run as you think. It's mostly individual runs, individual levels that are run. The marathon is cool. Or what I'm doing right now, which is easy run. It's just cool. I like it. It's fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun to watch. It's honestly been a blast hanging out here with you.
I'm glad.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, it's fun playing Quake. I love RNG. Okay. So
I love it when they smack me around.
yes, I love them when they block me into. I was practicing earlier, and I was practicing E4. I was doing individual episode runs, which I got like an absurd amount of PBs today. Cool. Yes, do take your time, by the way. Do not, I don't have a speed run right now. It's fine. So you can live your life, fiend. Did I press the button? No, I didn't. You're in the way. So yeah, oh, well, I'm dead. I was practicing E4, and that level with the Shambler that boosts me, I was like, when I was playing through earlier, I was like, can you boost me? And then I'm like, yes, when you boost me. That level. I think I lost my mind. There's three knights at some point, and usually I grab the nail gun out and shoot them so they don't bother me too much. And I did it a bit too late. And there are 3 of them against a wall. Do I need a drawing to tell you what happened?
Whoa.
They just surrounded me.
So you were just stuck?
I was just stuck.
Oh no!
And I screamed very loudly, is this a sketch? Because the likeliness of this happening is stupid.
It's just comedic
It's
at
just,
that point.
it's just funny at that point. Also, at some point, the next level, E3 and 3, the one that I called the goddamn in my splits, because I hate it. At some point, I was doing some runs on stream. You might as well kill me right now. I was doing some runs on stream, and I think 5 monsters were in that hallway. And I pressed escape, I pressed up, and pressed quit.
Oh, yeah, I would be done. I'd be like,
I'm like, okay, this is just not my day for this.
Right.
The luck just isn't with me. Oh, hi, friend. Can we collectively just say hi, friend, when I've missed that telefrag? That's a good idea. Oh, my game... This game is 25 years old and it freezes on my computer. Whoa, okay. No! I was so well set up. Please die. Oh my god. That would have been so good. There was nobody in that staircase, and then homie just went, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna support you through your run and blocked me. How fantastic. How great.
It's really just wonderful.
Yeah, this level is, I was gonna say notorious, but just like makes me angry.
Yeah, I can absolutely understand just watching you play that there's so much that goes into it. Like just one little mistake can ruin the run, and like I think I just jinxed it, but it's
fine.
definitely like one of those things where I don't know if I'd have the patience for this. The fact that you have the patience for this is just so incredible. So I'd be like, I'm done. I'm tired.
You'd play it once and be like, okay, this is just too much for my brain.
Yeah, right. I'm blind and visually impaired. So
Right.
things already, like with my vision specifically, one part of it is that my vision shakes side to side, so horizontal,
Yeah.
24/7.
Oh god.
And so, yeah, it's horrible. But
And you're watching my run.
Yeah, but here's the thing, it's so funny, right? Because watching the run of Quake where it's just chaos everywhere, like everything is happening at once, it makes it so much more entertaining to watch. Because then when you actually get a clip, like when you get a key, or like you make it through a wall or whatever, like when you make those like thread through the needle sort of situations, it's just so much more impressive. Like, I didn't even see what was going on, but she did it. That's great.
Yeah, this is not a game you have. When I stream this game, I don't have chat on because no, I do.
I was about to say I've been to your stream. That's not true.
That's not true. That's a complete lie. I can. Who is it? My detector has
Yeah,
been ringing really hard, really loudly. I can hear it from like 3 different rooms. No, but. And you know, that's one of the advantages of single segment, because you can just like do your level that's like is 30 seconds long to a few exceptions and just watch that.
Yeah. It's definitely one of those things, like seeing people who speedrun and starting to speedrun myself, watching chat and speedrunning a game.
It's the hottest thing in the world.
That's a whole different game. That's a whole different game. That's a whole
It's like
different
speedrunning 2
situation.
games at the same time.
Right, exactly. It's like I have my game that I'm speedrunning, and then I have chat so I can actually be a socialite and actually talk to people.
Yeah, which is, you know, but it's part of the big debate of should you pause in a speedrun, which is a heated debate.
I've never heard that question be brought up, but like I can imagine the debate with that, right? Because it's like, well, should you pause a speedrun? There's the yes of, yeah, so I can actually interact with people who I am showing the speedrun to.
Yeah.
But then the no of, no, because that defeats the purpose of the speed.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's definitely, I can see both sides of that for sure.
Yeah, there's one. I also made it out of E3M3.
Let's go! Victory!
And but yeah, it's one heated debate. It's quite the arguing. You know the video of Mario and Luigi arguing in a car? That.
No!
Oh, it's not in a car, but they're arguing in Italian, and it's really funny to me.
I have to look this up after the showcase. Mario and Luigi arguing.
It's so good because it gets. I think the video is called Heated Argument, but it's just images of Mario and Luigi arguing, and it's just so funny. It's
That's
just
what you compare
so
the
good.
debate to.
Yes, because there's a side of people that are like, yeah, you should be able to pause if there's a technical emergency, etc. And there's a side of people that don't want pauses to be done, which are like, yeah, but you know, if you have an emergency, like your parents are asking you to do the dishes, you should have planned that ahead.
Oh, well, especially for like
Anyways,
emergency stuff,
the
I
run
feel
is
like you
dead.
should be able to pause.
Yeah, for emergencies you should be able to pause, but it's a bit complicated because there's so many edge cases. about this. And even more when some games use pauses to do actions. Like, very mundane things like resetting to checkpoint. That's an action.
Yeah.
So should it be
true.
timing that pause? It's one of the debates that often come out because I'm a verifier in like Superliminal and the boards, and that came up like a few days ago, and we had a really heated argument. That's not true, we didn't. We just had a calm and refreshing argument about it. But it turns out it's more complicated than you might think from an outsider point of view. There's so many. Okay, that worked, I guess. There's so many.
I was holding my breath.
that ghost was like, "I will save you," and it did.
Thank you, Ghost. We appreciate you.
Yep. One of the rare times I actually appreciate them. Oh, thanks. I was not on time. Shot me. There it is. So, okay, the fiends. So, you know how they jump you and stuff? That's random. Yeah. So, there's in E2 and... Oh yeah, not in the way at all. In E2 and 2, there's a fiend on the bridge. And you need him to jump. However, sometimes he'll just like stand there and look at you.
I just won't even do anything. Be like,
just,
oh, you want me to move?
Walking left and right.
It's like when you're walking in the same or opposite direction as someone and you accidentally collide with them. You're like, oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Pardon me.
Except that happens every time.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Because how could it not?
I mean, it's a speedrun.
It's a speedrun. Everything bad you don't want to happen will happen.
Right. All of these jumps are so impressive. Oh my gosh.
Oh, should I try the one jump I said that was like ridiculously difficult?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't want to mess up your run, but I want to see it. I don't want to be the devil on your shoulder being like, do it, absolutely, do it.
Go ahead, ruin your mood. Ruin your ego. Oh no. But I tried it years ago, and it's as terrible as I said it is. It turns out. That's not high enough! Goodbye.
No!
It's fine. It's resets in episode 3 is like, when you have a speedrun of any length of different, with different levels, and it's the first level and you mess up something really minor and you're like, okay, I'm just gonna reset this.
Yeah.
That's basically episode 3, except I die so I don't have a choice.
Right, so you're just like, well,
yeah.
This is my life now.
Well, I'm not out of episode 3 for a long time. Oh well. It happens. There was...
So, what? Oh, no, go ahead.
I was just gonna say at one point, I just stayed 2 hours not getting out of episode 3. Which is amazing fun.
I was sitting here going, that's not gonna happen, there's no way.
But it does.
But now I'm seeing the reality of the speedrun of, yeah, that's totally a possibility.
That's totally fair. I hope stream is enjoying my playthrough of 3 same levels over and over again.
Yeah, the thing is, the amount of skill and like tricks that you have to do throughout these 3 levels, like I'm sitting here watching with full attention. I'm just like, this is madness. This is so cool.
It's okay. When I'm done with Quake 1, I might learn Half-Life 1.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Because okay, there's 2 people in my head. There's one that's like, look, 2D games are pretty awesome, and I would like to run them. And there's the other person in my head that's like, 3D games, you can do B-hops and stuff.
Yeah, but
But look at my funny bunnies, and so I'm like, my head is slowly turning to just be a 3D platformer person. However, the 2D person in my head is slowly dying.
Oh, that's so sad.
Because it turns out I'm not that good at 2D games. I like playing 2D games casually, But on the speedrunning standpoint, I feel like I'm just bad at them.
I feel like I have the opposite issue. Like, with me getting the
Well-
speedruns, I was trying to find something that would work, and I'm like, I want to do 3D Sonic games. And I'm like, that's not gonna happen.
I mean, we need everyone in the world, right?
Yeah,
We need a bit
yeah.
of everything.
Yeah, right. We need variety.
Because, well, the only 2D game I can play is 2. My favorite game.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that game. Have I ever told anyone that I love that game? I think I did.
Maybe it was choice.
Maybe last time I was here. I think. Maybe. I think I mentioned very briefly. And did not proceed to talk on this game for 2 hours. It's fine.
That's a JRPG, yeah?
2?
Wait, what am I thinking of? I heard something else.
Oh, no, the game is called 2.
What?
The
2?
Yeah, the number.
The number?
Yeah.
Oh! I've not heard of this. I heard a totally different thing.
So you should okay. So
I've
2 is a
opened
game.
up the can of worms.
Yeah, you will because you know 2 is what Xenoblade is for.
Oh. Well. Gotcha.
There you go. Do you need a more brief overview of?
No. I think that covers it.
Yeah, I'm sure it covers it. Yeah, it's my favorite game for many reasons. Okay. Yes, you are getting called out, Nicole.
Huh?
I'm calling you out for liking Xenoblade.
Dun dun dun. To me? I'm scared.
You know the.
Oh, Beagle! I was like, who's Beagle? And I open up chat. Oh.
It's okay, we'll have delay. I like to think we all have a bit of lag inside of us. Inside of our brains.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, this reminds me of a random fact. It is not completely unrelated to Quake, but whatever. At some point, I was hanging out at my friend's house, and I did a joke, and oh, I didn't pull out my shotgun. Oh, I might as well reset because the beginning was shit. I just did a random joke at some point, and it went unnoticed. And I think 10 minutes later, he went like, "Oh, I get it." I was like, "Wow, did you connect to the Australian service today? What happened?"
No, I'm the same way. I will zone out and have a solid like 10-second of, oh, gotcha. Because sometimes I don't process the audio correctly, right? Which is why I didn't hear you say the word 2. So I'm like, huh?
Yes, because it's
heard
the easiest game to find on Google. Trust me.
Yeah, oh, it sounds like it. 2 game.
But
Like,
Crime managed to do
yeah.
it. Crime did it. Can we have a round of applause?
Here,
There you go.
I'm clapping. I don't know if that picks up on the mic, but
Yeah, just choose. Oh, this is one of my favorite absurd. My humor is really absurd. One of my favorite jokes is when someone asks for a clap, like a round of applause. I'll just like clap my hands once.
one is like a single clap.
Just
all you get.
Just, that's it. And it's really funny to me.
Just
and I'll-
one single aggressive clap.
Yes, and I'll do this and like look at the person straight in the eyes and burst out laughing. It's one of my
I like your
favorite
humor.
jokes. Thank you. You know, my humor is it's not difficult. If you just type H in chat, I will laugh audibly.
What? Why?
Because H. Do I need to explain anything?
I need. Yeah.
It's my favorite letter.
It's a good letter.
It's a good letter. It's not my favorite letter, but it's the funniest letter.
H?
Yeah.
I have arguments with my husband about the letter H, which I feel you can actually relate to a little bit.
God.
With him being a full-born Frenchman who has moved to the States with me, and me not speaking any French and him learning English for me, we argue over the letter H all the time because I find it ridiculous that in the French language it's not pronounced. But then he's like, well, why do you pronounce it? That's dumb.
Yeah, but then but apart from like TH in English, right?
Yeah. Right.
If you
There's a
don't pronounce
million
H's in
things
English, it makes it sound funny.
It,
It's like not saying accents like in French. If you don't say accents, you look like a fool.
right.
Because you look I mean, you're just funny. You're just a funny person. Your
I still
your
need to
French
learn
sounds...
French, but I'm very bad.
Don't... Look, I'm French and I hate it. So... Like, on the language standpoint, English is a quadrillion times better for one very specific reason, which is that English doesn't have gender nouns.
Oh, valid. Yeah, that's completely valid.
Yeah. But French
Something
does.
that,
You need to learn a bottle is feminine. Who knows why?
What?
It just is. And a computer is masculine. Just like, deal with it, I guess. Yeah. You just have to learn it. Like, but
I'm so nervous.
it's easier for like Spanish people because they also have gendered nouns.
Oh, that's a good point.
But if you're an English speaker trying to speak any language that has gendered nouns or adjectives, you're like, and it doesn't. It depends on the language.
Right.
Because I'm pretty sure a bottle is feminine in French, but masculine in Spanish. Fun, right?
My brain hurts. This is why I only know English, and even then, that's just barely.
Well, I mean, you're good. English. English is just my favorite language. Actually, no, it's not true. It's not my favorite language. But let's not. Have you ever heard of conlangs?
What is that?
They're constructed languages.
No.
It's like, I wouldn't say fake languages, but it's languages that people make and write books about. Like they make from scratches, from scratch.
Yes, I know what you're talking
And
about.
there's one
Okay.
called Toki something. I forgot. I keep forgetting the second word. Do the rocket shot. It's Toki. I forgot. Chat, can someone help me? Thanks, Fiend.
Lang is real fun. No, I've always struggled with language in general.
Well, English is the best language you can be born with, right?
Right, yeah, I guess so.
Because then,
it's pretty universal.
yeah, it's very universal. Toki Poner. There you go. Thank you.
Oh, there you go.
And so, it's a language that fascinates me, and I like it. I need to learn it for one reason, and it's really complicated. I'm working on a long-term video game project, and I want all the characters in that game to speak that language.
Oh, that'd be really cool.
Yeah. One time when I start I start, getting the game out there, I might do because Crime yelled, I said, what if I made a game dev attract mode, and Crime yelled, yes! In big caps in the channel. So when I start coming out with that game, I will probably do a showcase here. Also, I didn't realize, but I'm currently on PB Pace.
See? Okay, we're gonna keep talking about languages.
Yeah. So yeah, eventually, I like to do a showcase with just me coding for several hours.
Well,
it's
if
interesting.
you need a host for that, I'm just saying.
I'll hit you up.
I would love to hang out.
I'll hit you up.
Or even couch, whatever.
Yeah, but I need to. That game is in so like not finished state. I don't want to make too many assumptions and announce it, and then it just like goes into the abyss of unfinishedness.
Right.
But eventually, if the time comes, because I just came out of my oral exams. Oh, that's bad.
Oh, very nice.
1, 2, 3, 4. Woo, that was close. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just came out of my oral exams, and now I'm practically done. I'm done with college this year. So
Yay,
I can
good job.
finally come back to making this game at some point. I just haven't
That's so
done it.
exciting.
I just haven't done it.
I
I'm excited because it's gonna be peak me game. It's gonna be the silliest thing I've ever done. Actually, that's not the silliest thing I've ever done.
What's the silliest thing I've ever done? Oh. Oh no.
Wait.
Do I want to know? It's the question.
Yes, you do. It's great.
Yeah, okay, cool.
It's great.
Cool.
So,
Good.
I'm a big fan of old Minecraft. This is like literally zero link at all.
Oh my gosh,
I'm a
like
great-
with nothing.
I'm a great fan of Alpha Minecraft.
Uh-huh.
And so in modern Minecraft, if anyone's played that game a lot, you know that if you put too many entities into a hole, they'll just like start dying. However, in alpha versions, that's not a thing. And also, on an equal footstep, it turns out that entities are much more solid in that version, and you can barely walk through them. So I had the quite fantastic idea of putting around 300 pigs into a hole and walked through them, and it turns out it can push you in a few seconds and it can launch you about 60 blocks.
Oh my god, so you made a piggy slingshot?
What? What happened? I think I got grenaded. That's really unlucky.
No!
I think I got grenaded. That ogre threw a grenade at me and it hit the top of my head and pushed me into the
what?
lava.
Screw that guy.
I'll take that. You know what? That's not even my fault.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, you know what, that dude? Total butthole.
Hit him in the head. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah,
Let's not be
you
this
know,
rude. Bonk. Okay, I can accept a bonk.
Yeah.
I can accept a bonk. So no, it's not. It's not just called the pig launcher. It's called, what is it?
A piggy slingshot?
The Super Pig Launcher trademark. I think that's what I called it. It's absurd, absolutely impractical, because entities despawn, but it's the funniest thing I've ever done. I was in a call with a bunch of people from the discontinued Minecraft feature wiki. Shoutouts to them, they're great. But I think at that point, when I was like collecting pigs, like 1,000 pigs, I audibly just went, "What am I doing with my life?" And everyone laughed.
Well, I mean, you did it for science.
You know,
right?
you do have to cram 1,000 pigs into a hole for science.
Yeah,
At
exactly.
one point,
That sounds like
it has
a
to
very
be done.
scientific thing to do.
It is. Oh, I'm out of E3M3 again. And that's -1, so I guess I'll take it.
Let's go. One thing that I found extremely difficult with in like speed running is I'm not good at splits. I don't have the brain for it.
Really?
I'm so bad. I'm so bad. I've tried it so many times and I go, oh crumb, I was supposed to split like 20 seconds ago. Like I'm just so bad.
Gore. It happens.
Yes. So I got advice of splits aren't real. Just do the start time and the end time. And
Yeah.
then you're good. It's like, oh.
Or just get an auto
okay.
splitter. This game, I don't. I
Oh,
don't
yeah,
split
that's
for this
true.
game. I mean, you have to. I'm just gonna. No, I'm not gonna leak something. I'm not gonna leak anything.
Oh,
Don't worry about it.
Huh? I'm worrying about it now.
No.
Now I'm panicked.
No, but if your game has enough players, there might already be an auto splitter. You just need to find it. But I do recommend auto splitters because splitting is a pain.
Yeah.
It's quirky more than it's, you know, but it's more of a pain than it is quirky.
I've heard people do a really smart thing of using like a drum foot pedal.
Yes.
Like that's so smart.
Yes.
That might be something I'm like, I should do that.
Yes. Well, with Quake, I don't have to worry because there's this intervention screen that makes me able to just pause whenever I want, basically. But if that wasn't a thing, let me explain. I use many keybinds for this game. Like each weapon is assigned a key. Oh, the run is over. Yep. That fiend charged me and made me go down. But yeah, I use many keybinds. So I use, okay, so I'm on I'm French, so I use the funny keyboard, which is AZERTY instead of QWERTY. But in translated QWERTY keys, I use WASD for movement, which is pretty standard. I use left click to shoot with any weapon, and that's when it gets complicated. Right click always pulls a rocket. Mouse wheel is for quick saving and quick loading. Mouse 4 is for shooting a grenade. Mouse 5 is for pressing forward. That's for power bunnies, but I don't do power bunnies. Power bunnies is a branch of bunnies where you press forward for a minimal amount of time, just enough so when the frame you're on ground, you press forward.
Oh, okay.
And it makes it faster. However, it's so minor that I don't really do it. It's pointless because the gains, like, you can have a lot of speed and get more speed, even more speed. However, if you fail a power bunny, it tends to go more wrong. So it's generally not worth it unless you're like very comfortable with it, which I am not. Yeah, and
the amount of skill you have in this game is madness. It's been so much fun to watch.
And that's not even it. I use F for shotgun, R for super shotgun. Where's the? Okay.
Everything's fine.
Okay, I guess that's one way to do it. R for super shotgun, E for nail gun, and for super nail gun if I have it. This is super nail gun, and the other nail gun you see is regular nail gun. And use A for lightning gun.
That's so much.
Yeah, but when you're used to it,
that's true. Once you have the muscle memory,
really good. Oh, okay, yeah. There's a story with the lightning gun. So I don't use this. I don't use this bug because it's mostly used in 100%. However, there's one usage for it in easy run, which I don't do because it's fairly hard. Remember that one autoscroll level? It turns out. Okay, my brain. I was supposed to press down. Oh yes,
oh, no.
It's fine. That one autoscroll level. At the end, there's this vor that I need to kill before I can get the when I killed that vor, it lowers down the bridge and the big thing that hides the rune. And so after that scroller, if you can kill that vor before getting there, it makes you save a lot of time because the platform takes a long time to go down. Oh my! I can't believe I did that twice. I might be able to save this though.
I believe in you. I totally believe
in you.
Because
I have armor, so maybe, just maybe. Yeah, I do. That's fine.
There we go.
Plus 10, whatever. But yeah, if you can kill that vor before arriving to the destination, you can save a lot of time, like a solid 10 seconds.
Ooh.
And so, but you can't do that because you can't reach that vor before. However, when the developers of Quake were making Quake, when the lightning gun is a single beam of lightning, but they thought it's too small and it's too hard to hit targets with it. So they thought, what if we add 2 beams that are invisible, that do the equal amount of damage, and that are on the side, next to the original beam. That almost didn't grab that key.
Oh my gosh.
So they did that. However, that code is how can I say this and be family friendly? Terrible.
It's goofy.
It's goofy. Yeah, there it is. It's goofy. And so it turns out what they've done is that if you're facing a particular direction, 3, 4. If you're facing I think it's X positive, Z positive, something like that. Oh, I wasn't counting. I was talking. the one-time distraction was a bad idea. It's fine. That only loses 4 seconds, I think. So I was saying, they added those two rays next to the original one, but they made it so bad that if you face one specific direction and start moving your mouse slightly, those additional rays start going everywhere on the map. And that's called the lightning gun bug. And you can use that bug to... To kill that vor far earlier while the elevator is going down. And it's not that precise, but finding it took, I think, 10 years. After the game.
Oh my gosh, 10 years?
And the way it was discovered is heartbreaking.
How?
Because, so, it was discovered in the very last level of a marathon run. I think it was easy 100% or nightmare 100%. All I know is it was a 100% marathon run, so the entire game. For context, that was around, at that time, 50 minutes. I think, when it was discovered. Or 40 or something like that. But they did that. The one player was doing a run and was on like a pretty good pace. Got to the last level, and in the last level there's just not the big funny boss. There's also a few chamblers that spawn you need to kill. And so they're all stored in a room outside of, like, out of bounds, and they all spawn one by one. So you kill one, and then it's gonna spawn another one, etc.
Right.
However, when they're in that room, they have no AI, so they don't move, and so they each have a teleporter on them, so they can be teleported to the room. Correct?
Right.
That person used the lightning bug and accidentally aggroed one of the monsters in that cave, that little out of bounds thing, which is heartbreakingly unlikely. But at the time they didn't know about the glitch, so they didn't know anything. They aggroed it, and because they assumed the teleporters would only be used once or something, or on that frame, the monster was not on the teleporter, so they were stuck in that out of bounds room. And so the runner just ran in circles for several minutes trying to find that monster, and they didn't find it because it was in the out of bounds room. So that run was dead. But the demo was shared. The demo was shared, and people looked it up and was like, "What the fuck? Why?" Confused, and they discovered the glitch.
Oh my god, that's such a sad way to find out.
It's such a sad way, but they found out, and so now, if you can aggro one of them, why not just kill like the whole 10 of them at once? And that just ended up saving like 40 seconds on that map, or like a minute or something like that. But like one run was heartbreakingly just like denied because of that bug. But now they use that bug in so many rooms and so many maps, it's kind of crazy.
I feel like that's a noble sacrifice.
It's a noble sacrifice. And then, that run was like really old, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It's been beaten since.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I would be so sad if that happened, but that's amazing that they found out that way. And 10 years later, it's crazy to me that, like, so many different speedrun strats, people who find out-of-bounds stuff, people who find glitches, like glitch hunters and stuff, absolute mad people.
Thank you for calling me mad.
Wild. Yeah, you're wild. You are absolutely wild.
I love doing
that. I have no idea how to even start with that. I'm like, do I walk into a wall for 20 minutes? Do I press random buttons?
No,
do I throw my controller? What do I do?
In the words of a famous painter, it's just happy little accidents.
Aww, good painter.
Thank you. Well, not really thank you, but yeah, he is.
yeah, thank you. Oh.
I mean, I'm not the painter.
I learned that you're a famous... Yeah, today I learned you're the famous painter.
That's me. But... yeah, usually it's just accidents. It happens,
Yeah.
And then people figure out why that accident happened, and they make it into great things. Or just people like randomly walk into objects until they find something. That's also a possibility, but that's okay.
Right.
Just,
That's
as you said, sometimes they just walk into a wall for 20 minutes.
right. Like that's madness to me. But it's really interesting when you watch like Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time runs, right? Where they go, we just discovered this new glitch where you crouch 3 times, you throw a bomb, you do the hokey pokey, and then you walk forward, and bam, you're through a wall. I'm like, how did you figure that out? I don't understand.
I mean, it's an ancient game. Well, it's an ancient game. No, not really. How old is the next N64?
The N64,
20 years?
Yeah, that makes me feel ancient.
The N64 might be my age. That's.
That.
And I'm out here playing Quake, so you know.
Let me see. N64. I'm gonna look it up. Released. 1996.
Oh hey!
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Quake and N64. They came out the same year.
Yes,
Very cool.
true.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was saying the older the console, the likelier it is that there's been people looking at the code in the eyes and be like, "There's a bug here," you know. So that happens. And it's okay. But you know,
I didn't even
NES
think about
games.
that.
Well, how do you think people found arbitrary code executions in NES games? Probably very. Oh,
I had no
maybe
idea.
not. Maybe not. Maybe
I
not.
had no
Maybe not the
clue.
code. There's a code deconstruction of Mega Man 1. It's really cool. Someone just like wrote the machine code for it, I think. Oh, that's lame. Could probably redo it. Well, now the run's dead, but
No.
1, 2, 3, 4. It blocked me.
So
No
rude.
sub. So rude. Okay, rude.
Okay.
Rude.
Rude. Yeah.
Crime once said that on stream, and I laughed. So good. I love when people call inanimate objects rude in a video game. It's just so good.
I always say sorry or excuse me to objects.
Yeah, that's normal, but okay, rude. It's just, it's not. It's also normal, but it's funny.
How dare you, honestly.
Oh, can you? I'm gonna ostracize the random objects that I found in a video game. It's great. I'll just say the most horrible things to an inanimate object. It's great. I mean, I guess you're getting your anger out on something that doesn't care.
Yeah, I guess it's fair.
Good on you. Actually, Crime, I'm proud of you. You got your anger out on, I forgot what. I think it was like a random mob in V6, whatever.
Fail. Someone in chat said me telling the game to grow up when he's fucking nuts. That's so. That's so funny. Thank
What does
you,
grow
man.
up mean? Does it mean get an update? Just update the game, make it better for me?
Yeah. Grow up.
Grow up.
Jeez. Oh, that's so funny.
Come back to Quake, it's just gonna die of being old.
I'm older than Quake.
I'm younger than Quake.
Okay, well. Now I'm ancient. So thanks. No.
You're old. You know that one
I am
SpongeBob song where it's just like, you're old?
Is there a SpongeBob song that talks about being old?
Yes! It's called you.
Oh
It's just
my-
called You're Old. It's the best SpongeBob song.
I used to have the soundtrack to SpongeBob, like the series, when I was a kid.
That's awesome.
It was really great. Just had it on a CD.
Oh, CD. Oh god.
Yeah.
The funny thing is, like, I was at a bar with my teachers that are like very obviously older than me, and I just talk about the most like obscure old tech. Like we were talking about Walkman, and I'm like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Okay, we don't.
I'm
we
all
don't
in.
need to talk.
I
We don't.
I'm all in for like VHS stuff. That's my favorite thing.
I'm like, this is just stuff I went to high school with. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I had a Walkman. I had an iPod Shuffle.
I'm almost 20. And I'm like, oh, this is VHS. This is cool. No, I shouldn't do that. That's not normal for a teenager my age. But I do this reoccurring joke. You know, I usually say, well, I usually say I think most pronounced jokes are just stupid, but I do one pronounced joke because there's a visual effect called uni/VHS. Do I need to explain where that goes? Whenever I play a game that has like VHS effects, or stream it, I just go like, my pronouns are uni/VHS.
Okay, alright.
There you go, that's my joke.
I got you. This is a joke. 10 out of 10 joke.
Thank you. I'm proud of it. I do it a lot. Like in French, the word for the word for what and hairdresser start with the same few letters. So whenever someone says what, we make them say hairdresser in the end. It's like a middle schooler's joke. But you know, I laugh at the letter H. So at that point, you might as well just like wheeze in front of me.
I wheeze in front of you.
That was a good wheeze. 10 out of 10.
Thanks. I was practicing.
IGN rated 10 out of 10.
Thanks. Now 7 out of 10. Too much water.
Too much water.
That's an old joke. I'm sorry. I don't know how many people are gonna get that. No,
That's a good joke. I'm seeing some good jokes in chat.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate it.
Feel free to read them out so the VOD can also take plenty of them.
I think the word that made me the most quote-unquote angry was the word for water in French and how it is spelled. It's like E-A-U, but it's pronounced O. Yeah, what do you mean? What do you mean it's spelled O instead as O? What do you mean?
That's just how it is. There's things in life you have to accept. That's one of them.
Right.
That's all. That's, some words just don't make sense, and you have to, you just live with it. And no, it doesn't make sense, but
there was the other day, I was talking with my husband, and he's like, "Oh, this guy shoved me." And I was like, "Shoved you?"
What?
And I had to think about it because I was like, I'm trying to think.
No. I blew myself up. Sorry.
No!
Go ahead.
He was like, "Yeah, this guy shoved me." I was like, "Shoved," and I thought, oh, because shoved is spelled the same way as stove, so that checks out how someone would think that shove or shove is pronounced as shove. We run into that a lot with our relationship. All right, I'm gonna need to rewind and replay that because I don't know what.
Can you rewind for me?
Yeah, I just needed to hold up, rewind. What?
Those things happen. As long as a mundane word doesn't become a slur, it's fine.
Right.
Because that happens. That's never happened to me, but I think I saw someone have that happen to them in public, and that's just unfortunate. That's just really unfortunate. Just
because it's just the language barrier.
No, it's just, when you type on your keyboard too quickly.
Oh, the predicted text. Yeah, that stresses me out.
Even that, yeah. But if you have slurs in your predicted text, I guess you can just blame the company. or just damn you, Apple. And this is why, chat, Android is better.
Wow. Bold statement. I can't argue with you. I don't care. If phone work, phone good. Phone call, text, phone great. That's
Honestly-
how I feel. That's
honestly-
how smooth brain I am.
Honestly, I mean, that's pretty fair. I'm just a nerd. I just like to make it so my phone is funny. And Apple won't let me do that. I think Apple would scream, like screech like a child if I did that. There's people installing Androids on iPhones, and it's really funny to me.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah. There's an app I used for college that lets you like it's like a learning helper kind of. It would help you learn stuff. It's free on everything apart from iOS.
Oh no.
And it makes me laugh a lot. And I'm like, well, you gotta pay the service somehow.
Right, I guess so.
So I thought it was funny. Yeah, I think we're about to be done actually.
We are getting close to time. We have about, what, 2.5 minutes? 3.5 minutes?
Well,
I
can just finish this run and it'll be over.
Okay.
However, finish, yes, or die.
Or die, yeah.
You know,
Win or die.
that was one way to do a rocket jump. Not quite the way I expected it to go. I just flicked up for some reason. I don't know why. Hey, I guess I'm on minus 0.4. Huge news. Oh, no I'm not. Now I'm plus 1.5. Oh well. Oh well. It happens.
You're doing fantastic. It's been a pleasure sitting here talking with you, watching the game, hanging out with chat. It has been such a blast.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. And I hope chat enjoyed it as well. And anyone watching the VOD. And anyone watch... Okay, I'm not gonna list all of you. Yeah. And I don't know if I should say this, but I might be back because I've had more funny ideas. Please, let me out. Let me out.
Free me.
Free me.
I get stuck a lot just because I'm a clumsy individual or I fall or whatever.
Just like me for real.
I just feel like, free me. Help.
I'm this kind of person where you shouldn't give anything fragile. Because my hands just stop responding sometimes. You know, it's like the Task Explorer in Windows. Sometimes it just stop responding and you're like, uh-oh, this is not good.
Yeah.
I'm in big trouble.
.exe.
It's not responding, yeah. Oopsie. Yeah, I do, because, look. The first time I played a game called 2 and it was unfindable. So I'm thinking, what if I just find the most random games and make it like the obscure block and just play like 5 obscure games on here, just for fun. Just show off the obscure stuff. I only have one game, which is currently unfindable, except if you wear a black piece of tissue over your eye. If you get it, you get it. I want to play games that are really difficult to find, or games that are just completely obscure. Yes, Bacall. I'm down for that. She said do more artifact mode so I can make you do more clips of yourself. Yeah, sure. You know what? I can accept that. Yeah, it's a game called While I Sleep, I Am Debug. It looks like it's analog horror. However, I have not been able to find this game anywhere online.
Well, how did you find out about it?
The Steam page. It turns out it was on Steam, but it's not being sold anywhere. And
what the?
I don't know. But I'm trying to. There's been videos about it, and I haven't played any of them, or looked into any of them, because I want to play the game, because it looks like the type of game I would play. Look, I played. My favorite game is 2. Yes, I want to play, or just do like an awful block, but more obscure, because awful blocks are the best blocks in any speedrunning marathon. I'm sorry to break it to you, but it's just the best. When someone plays like one of those back block spot games, oh, what a pleasure.
You're like, that is my jam.
Yes, it just is my jam. I just love this kind of game. Well, 2 isn't a bad block steal, it's a pretty good game, but that's a different story. I just need to find like the most obscure and weird games I can find and play them. Also,
I did.
this one is going okay.
Yeah, you're doing great.
Maybe I'll die in episode 2, you know, that's not you know, if it ends with me finishing a run.
That'd be so good.
Yeah, so
I'd be so proud.
for
I'm already proud of you, though.
I'm seeing the tech is currently having a big scratch. I'm just gonna finish this run, die or finish it, and then I'll be done. I need to get this.
It's like, and time.
And when I die. That was time, you missed it. The death was totally calculated. I could die here, this is a pretty stressful level. Look, if I keep saying that I'm gonna die, I won't. That's like the rule of speedrunning.
Right. You're like, and this is where my run ends, and then you go to complete it and get PB, and you're like, oh, okay.
This is a gold by 0.4.
Ooh.
Spicy. Spicy ending.
Yeah, delicious.
Delicious. Yummy. Let's play safe. Because if I can finish a run for this, I would be pretty happy. That was gold again. No, the fiend! Go away. Okay. I think that was gold, but I don't know. I didn't see what time that was. Because I didn't expect it to be a gold. I thought it was like a bad time. But no, it wasn't. Okay, this might die here because if I get hit with a grenade. Nope, okay. Okay. How about I focus?
You can do it.
How about I get this run done? I get this thing over with. And we can all move on with our lives.
How, like, at what point do you think you're through the run? Like, a third, halfway through, a fourth?
Once I hit episode 4, I feel more confident.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Nope, it's dead. Thanks for having me. Maybe I can try. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that kills me.
That's alright. It was a wonderful run. Definitely be sure to share your socials and where we can find you.
You can find me on... I'm gonna stop this. You can find me on many places. Well, yeah. You can find me on Twitch at yyna. There you go. Thank you, Crime. Right in time. She's got it. You can find me on Twitter at... I will spell it because that doesn't have a pronunciation anymore. That's my name's HTTPXYKAE. And I can probably type it. That's me. That's me on Twitter. There you go. That's in chat. And you can find me on Discord, I guess. If you're a fellow Lady Hackers, I'm there, and I tend to stream a bunch these days. So feel free to come chat in my stream. I don't bite. That's about it.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for hanging out with me and letting me be on your couch. This was a blast. For those who want to find me anywhere but here is Emmie Elliott on Twitch and Emmie Elliott PP, the 2 letters, on Twitter. And with that, we are going to throw to a quick break, but we will be back. Hang tight. Well, we had some amazing showcases today. What a blast! I hope everyone had just as fun as I did, because I had so much fun hanging out with everyone today. But next time on Attract Mode, On Thursday, July 20th at 9 p.m. EDT, Big Scared is playing Space Channel 5 VR. Kinda funkin' newsflash. And then on Sunday, July 23rd at 2 p.m. EDT, P Cool is playing Assassin's Creed 2, Crash the Game %. And hey ladies, do you have a showcase you'd like to show off to the world? Maybe submit your idea to track mode. You're welcome to submit any type of showcase as long as it's game related. Want to go fast? Want to show off your Animal Crossing town? Maybe you want to paint a mural or compose some music. Maybe you want to bake a video game related pie or show off your game dev skills. Anything gaming related, we would love to see what you've got for us. Just visit ladyarcaders.com for more details. Now that was an amazing time, but now we're going to be rating. So we're going to be rating Black Heart Wings channel, where she is hosting a mutual aid marathon for her Boston Fund. They're a great friend of Lady Arcaders, and we want to show her some support, so be sure to stick around for our raid. And of course, thank you everyone for watching, and have a fantastic rest of your evening. Emmie Elliott, out.